j.j.watt is a free agent. Let the speculation begin. As I'm sure you've heard by now, j.j. Watt has been released by the Houston Texans. One of the faces of that franchise has finally been let go and now is a free agent. So now, of course, there's all kinds of speculation about where is your boy going to land? Is it going to be in Green Bay? Is it going to be Pittsburgh? Is it going to be Buffalo? But you heard out of nowhere that he was considering what? The Browns. And as you can imagine, Browns Nation got very, very excited about this news, hearing that one of the best defensive players of all time was considering coming to play for our team. Yes, the one and only Cleveland Browns. So amongst Cleveland Browns fans, this got the discussion started about whether or not the addition of j.j. Watt makes the Browns a legitimate Super Bowl contender. And I wanted to give my opinion on this. I think the answer, just cut and dry to this, is no. And let me explain. Yes, the addition of j.j. Watt to the Browns defense would be an immense upgrade. It would give somebody opposite of Myles Garrett to take some pressure off of him. It will help us get a better pass rush going on. Yada, yada, yada. You know all those good little facts. I won't bore you with that. Here's the thing, though. Pro Football Focus had the Cleveland Browns ranked as the 11th best pass rush in the NFL last year. So let's say we add j.j. Watt and that bumps us up to let's say the 8th or 7th best pass rush in the NFL. That's pretty fucking good. And I would love to have that. Don't get me wrong. What I'm looking at this through, the context I'm looking at it, the contextual lens I'm looking at it through is whether or not adding j.j. Watt helps us beat Patrick fucking Mahomes. That's the way I look at it. And by us, I mean the Dog Pound Nation, the Cleveland Browns. Because if you don't know, I am a Cleveland Browns cheerleader. But I look at all the moves that we're making now through the lens of, is it going to stop Patrick Mahomes? He must be stopped. And while it's good to be able to have a great pass rush, we saw that in the Super Bowl, with the Tampa Bay's pass rush all day, all night long against Patrick. But keep in mind, his offensive line was destroyed. He had basically no offensive line in that game. So it won't be like that. It wouldn't be like that any other time. But let's say we get some good pressure on him. We need a secondary. We need good linebackers who could play good coverage midfield, and we need some corners that are going to lock down Tyreek and fucking Kelsey. Those, if we could do like Tampa Bay did with all the cover 2 shells, the bracketing, they did all kinds of weird schemes on that game that was really wonderful to break down and watch if you get into that film kind of stuff. But to me, I don't think just the single addition of j.j. Watt makes the Cleveland Browns a Super Bowl contender. It makes us more of a problem. We were already almost there last year in the divisional round. We almost beat them. We should have beat them. The Cleveland Browns should have beat the Chiefs this last year around. And I don't think that game goes any different if we have Watt in there, just because of the way it played out. We need to be able to shut some things down, get some stops against, we couldn't stop Chad Henne. The Browns could not stop Chad Henne from converting passes and converting downs, I mean. That is nuts to me. So while the addition of j.j. Watt would make the Browns instantly better on defense, I feel like adding JJ will take the Browns from the 11th best pass rush all the way up to probably almost close to the top 5. I do believe that, but I think you need more than that to get Mahomes. I think pass defense is going to be more important. So I'm interested to see what addition we make there. You give me Watt and Sherman and draft good, then I'm talking Super Bowl contender. Feel me? But what do you guys think? Do you think he's going to Green Bay? That's not going to happen. They don't have the cap space. So we can just forget about that. Do you think he's going to go to Steelers? If you do, forget about that. They don't have the cap space. As cool as it would be for everybody to think, oh, all the Watts are on the same team. That shit ain't going to happen. So Throw that out the window. What other teams are there? Tampa Bay, they got their own players. They'll probably spend some time re-signing them, spend time and money on them. They won't have much room for J.J., and I don't think he's trying to take a pay cut since he's probably coming to the end of his tenure in the NFL. What about the Bills? I can see that. They have a quarterback. They got some money. I can see that. But, I'm interested to hear what other ideas you guys might have. So please leave them in the comments below. If you found this conversation to be interesting at all, or you found any value in this discussion, please drop a like, share the video, do all that good stuff, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Y'all know the deal. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.